So as we were having conversations with people that we haven't seen in a while and we're hearing about all their health problems, we're both thinking in our own minds, wow, isn't that interesting? Here we are. We feel like we've wind the clock back and we've got these new bodies, and then everyone else is kind of like just moving forward as you would expect, quote unquote, because that's what everybody or most people kind of experience as they get older.
That's right, because the majority of people are gaining weight as they get older, are having cholesterol problems as they're getting older, are having other health ailments and issues and illnesses and diseases as they're getting older. It's become expected. That's par for the course of getting older. But
that's not what's seen as normal.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that way.
No.
There are many, many people in their later years who are experiencing tremendous health.
Yeah.
As they continue to age, and we're just starting to experience that ourselves in the last couple of years.
Yeah, and that's what we're saying. Like, obviously, everybody is getting older.
That's it.
So it's not like we've paused time. We're not frozen at our age.
No.
We're aging just like everyone else around us is. But the only difference is our health is not deteriorating
at the rate that it is for the majority of people.
Yeah, so you have to look at, well, why is that? Again, there's not some kind of super chromosome in our DNA that's making us superhuman. It's the simple thing of changing diet and lifestyle.
That's right.
Yeah. But just in terms of the weight loss, that's been incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
And I now have cheekbones. I never had cheekbones. That's amazing. They're under there.
Yeah, and no calorie restriction.
No.
How many people out there are restricting their calories in order to lose weight?
Well, I was overhearing a conversation recently, last night, between two people talking about, using smaller plates. Back in the old days, we used to have smaller plates, and that's the problem now. All the plates are too big, and so people are eating too much. And
obviously haven't seen my doggy bowl. I can't eat it out of a normal large dinner plate. Otherwise, I'd need two of them. So I just put it in what we term a doggy bowl, which is a huge plastic bowl.
Yeah, it's like a big salad bowl.
Yeah.
And the other thing these people were saying was, again, back in the old days, so the way things used to be before the obesity epidemic just exploded, you would not loosen your belt at the dinner table. So your belt was on whatever notch to keep your pants up. And then once your stomach expanded to the size of your belt and it started to feel uncomfortable, that's when you didn't eat anymore. And the problem is that nowadays we have, track pants with elastic waists. And so they just stretch and stretch and you can keep eating and eating and eating. And again, I'm sitting there going, have you seen how much we eat?
Yeah.
But we're the skinniest people around.
And these are the excuses that people come up with, and they convince themselves that, this is why I'm gaining weight, or this is why the majority of the population is gaining weight.
It's how much you're eating. They never look at the source of what the food is.
That's right.
So I just think it's an interesting conversation to listen in on, and it's very, very, very frustrating.
Yes.
Because people don't want to hear, hey, it's the animal products.
That's
and it's,
right.
Something like oil, which is 100% fat calories.
That's right. And you got 9 calories for every gram of fat. So if you're consuming something that is 100% fat calories, it is the most calorie-dense food on the planet. You just don't need it.
No, you don't.
And particularly given its deleterious effects when it comes to heart disease, as it damages the endothelium, which is the innermost lining of the arteries, and that damage and that injury is the gateway to vascular disease.
So we're going to link a heap of resources in the notes for this.